Good evening. We present the news summary. President Wavel Ramkalawan visited the Ministry of Lands and Housing this morning. He greeted staff members individually, and whilst addressing them as a group, he called on them to be frank with people seeking their services. He also told them that he acknowledges the challenges they face while discharging their duties. Other aims of the visit were to see how to manage the caseloads for land and housing. Prince Albert II of Monaco said his country will look into ways to help Seychelles eradicate cats and rats on Aldabra. He made the comment while speaking with the press yesterday at State House. Prince Albert, who arrived in Seychelles on Monday, left the country last night. He met with President Wavel Ramkalawan at State House yesterday. President Ramkalawan said several bilateral discussions are on the table.
We're already talking about youth exchanges and how our two countries can further collaborate. So it's I would say we're at the beginning, and the horizon should be the limit. Already we have 13 Seychellois scientists on that expedition, and this in itself is a major step. And for this again, I would like to thank His Serene Highness for allowing our young people to get that opportunity to further their knowledge. So we're starting with the environment. We are both island states, so we are moving, and education and other areas. So this is just the beginning. Watch the space.
A group of women has completed discussions on the hosting of the Women of the World Festival in Seychelles next year. It will be the first time the festival will be held in the Indian Ocean and the Southern African region. First Lady Linda Ramkalawan and some women ministers attended the ceremony to launch the discussions held at the Savoy Hotel at Beauvallon. Dame Jude Kelly is the CEO and founder of the Women of the World Foundation.
WOW Festival invites girls and women and boys and men from right across every sector to come and celebrate all the achievements that have so far been made in every aspect of girls and women's lives, but also to not just celebrate, but also talk about what needs changing still. Some of the tough stuff like family violence, some of the tough stuff that around shame, around menstruation, around menopause, around miscarriages, things that women have been taught not to speak about. So a WOW Festival also looks at entrepreneurship, women's finance, women's health, research and academia, but it is for everyone. You know, it isn't a particular language or a particular knowledge you have to have. You just basically need to know a woman.
Children representatives from all state and private schools have been sensitized on the effects of climate change on small island developing states and what is being done to reduce the impact. This was in a half-day workshop organized by the Ministry of Agriculture, Climate Change and Environment to commemorate Small Islands Development States Day. A consultant on climate change and environment, Ronnie Jumeau, said emphasis is being placed on the youth because they are the guardians of the future.
The children you see today are the influences of tomorrow. Some of them will be leaders, some of them will be doctors, some of them will work in the fields of environment and climate change. But as a collective, all of them, there's one child from every school on Mahe, Prale, and Nadig. So every one of them can speak to their other friends. They don't have to become climate scientists or biologists or whatever. Wherever they will be in future, we need informed citizens who can ask questions, who can ask especially the question, is the way we are living and doing things friendly to the environment and thus to us? Without nature, the human race is doomed. You take care of nature, nature takes care of you. And the nature biodiversity crisis and the climate crisis are interrelated. So again, we're forming young minds who tomorrow, wherever they are, they don't have to be working in the Ministry of Environment, and climate change has long been no longer been something just for the Ministry of Environment. Wherever they are, they will be aware of what's going around them, and they will try and influence and maybe take decisions in whatever field they are that will help humanity in future.
On Pralin, several professionals and amateurs in the fashion industry showcased their creativity during the Fond Lamal activity organized as part of the Festival Creole event. Fond Lamal on Pralin was held at Berjaya Pralin Beach Hotel at Côte d'Or. This year, 10 participants took part in the fashion show. This was the news summary. Thank you for your attention.